Hey neighbors, okay everybody, we're gonna keep this short and we're gonna keep this sweet. Okay, word on the street in the neighborhood is y'all talking to yourselves real raggedy right now. You're very impressed with society, circumstances, and the social climate. So we have to gather ourselves and bring some affirmation music to the inner narrative that is happening and how we're communicating with ourselves, okay? Amen. Amen. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Toni Jones. I'm an affirmation musician. I help people talk to themselves better through creating affirmation experiences and affirmation music. Okay, so let's get into it. First album I've ever created in 2019. I'm gonna do some affirmation prescriptions for whatever narratives that you are navigating right now. The first thing we want to navigate is celebrity culture, okay? You know, only you know how much your mind is giving real estate to celebrity culture. Who created celebrity culture? Okay? Who construct that? Who gave the construct of the compensations for actors and entertainers and celebrities and models and athletes? Hey, no shade. I love everybody, right? But who created that construct for people to get $30 million for doing voiceovers for cartoons, $100 million or $50 million contracts to throw balls across the yard? No shade to the talent, the skill, the masterfulness, the mastery that you have to do to perfect those skills. But who designed that construct for us to plug into and then for masses of people to put on the throne as though this is what we can aspire for, okay? The access, the abundance, and so on. I can go on and on about that, but I wrote a song, an affirmation song, which is the first song on my first album, Affirmations for the Grown-Ass Woman. It's called I'm Not Auntie O, I'm Me. And I wrote that song during a time where it was all about the boss bitch culture, getting to the bag. It was all about exhausting yourself just to be in Forbes and be on the panel and talk about women's empowerment and your formulas to being successful. And I wrote that song because everybody was making Oprah the the symbol of that. And I'm like, y'all don't know what her journey has been. Y'all don't know what decisions she has to make. I don't think she would want anybody to have her path for that led her to who she is today. You know what I mean? So this affirmation song is about really making your own self the fame, the celebrity, the ideal, the aspiration, the person that deserves the $30 million contracts, the person that deserves the praise and adoration and the celebration, because from what I know, Old Network, from the time that she started it, from her show, the Oprah Winfrey Show, it's always been return back to the self. Her messages has always gave return back to yourself. So I wrote that affirmation song, Auntie O. I'm not Auntie O, I'm me, because that is who Oprah will want me to be. Amen? Let the neighborhood say amen. And one more thing. If you know celebrity culture is taking up too much real estate with your attention and your mind and how you set the bar and the vision for yourself, see if it resonates for you to, lean off that a lot more. Not a little bit more, but a lot more. How can you make your life? Okay, our next affirmation music prescription is for those of us who like to brand healing as though, Lord help me, let me go and not be fabulous. Let me get rid of all my glamour and style and let me just be a little rag because I'm healing. I know, I'm dramatic, okay? Relax. I wrote this song, Healing in My Heels, for those of us who like to sacrifice our personality, or those of us who are more prone to sacrifice our personality, our pizzazz, our sass, our style for the sake of this persona of being healed. If you're one of the girls who are not into the whole pastel aesthetic of and all the yoga, stretchy materials or loose materials, it's okay. You don't have to fit into that aesthetic. No shade to that aesthetic. But healing does not have a genre of aesthetic, style, and persona. It doesn't have a personality, okay? Healing does not have a trademark on this is how this looks. Because a little cleavage ain't never hurt nobody, no. You know what I'm saying? And every time that I have healed or went about my healing, the growth, because there's levels to this thing, I've always been like, because I didn't want to sacrifice my personality. I don't want to sacrifice my humanity. Like I was saying, the vastness and the depth of who I am as a sovereign, enlightened, spiritual woman. And so healing in my heels was all about being able to embrace all that you are. I wrote that song to be an anthem for us fashionistas, us girls who like to be of style and express ourselves through fashion. I'm one of those gals, okay? So healing in my heels is for all the women who are embarking on their healing journey, either deepening their level of healing or just entering that journey of healing. You can still be fabulous. You can still own your style. You can still own your identity, your personality, your humor, your sexiness, your sensuality, and still be in your healing. There is no aesthetic, okay? Repeat after me. There is no aesthetic to be embodying. Hold on, let me say that right. Repeat after me. There is no aesthetic, not me yelling at y'all. Repeat after me. There is no aesthetic to embodying healing. I can heal in my heels. So push play on healing in my heels. Push play on I'm not Oprah, I'm me. If you guys like this content, comment below. Let me know how you're vibing, how you're connecting to this, because a lot of y'all know my music, but you don't know the individual tracks. So you guys can expect from me at least weekly a video that are affirmation music prescriptions for how you can talk to yourself in ways that guide you in the theme and context of what the affirmation song is about. This week is about releasing celebrity culture from the real estate of our inner world, and also embracing the personality, the style of ourselves, even while we're healing. We don't have to be low. We don't have to be low vibration. We don't have to, even though that's part of the ebbs and flows, but we can give this and still be healing from all the things, okay? I love y'all. Talk to yourselves gentle this week. Peace. But wait, there's more. If you guys want to join my Patreon, it's $11.11. It's called Affirmation. I release exclusive affirmation music in there that's not available anywhere in the world except in the neighborhood of Affirmation on my Patreon. So tap in. The link is on my website. The link is in my bio here as well, okay? And there's so much more I share in there as well, but you guys can look up all the information in the link, okay? All right, peace for real this time. Bye. See y'all next time.